I think we're live. We're live!
Live!
Okay.
Okie dokie. Where's the paper?
Where's what paper? The one that is underneath you?
What? The paper.
I think it's underneath you.
It
Actually,
is.
I think it's on the other side of
I
it.
see.
Welcome, everybody, to our weekly Facebook Live.
We're just going to talk to ourselves.
Apparently. Well, I don't have my... Oh, I should turn on my laptop.
What the heck?
Lappy.
Lappy.
And
This is a selfie stick. It's my very first one. I'm such a big girl now.
you are a big girl. You
Yeah.
got your big
I'm
girl
behind the
pants
times.
and the whole thing.
Yeah.
It actually splits open and has like
It's really
a little
cool. You
tripod
want to see
too.
it. Everybody wants to see it, of course.
Yeah.
Here it is. It splits open. And then you have the little thing. This thing pops up.
What? It's so cool.
This. So amazing.
It's very highly rated on the Amazons.
And you can pull this down too. So it's,
Wow, so it's even more bigger.
yeah, so everybody knows how cool I am. I got a cool selfie stick.
Cool selfie
Oh.
stick indeed.
I just have been borrowing Chris's forever and actually just not ever using it anymore. Hey, from Reno. Hi, Holly,
Hey there.
Steve. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Carla. Glad you're here. So, we're going to do a giveaway. Do you want me to talk about it while you're sharing?
You actually have a thing that, yeah, is that what it talks about while...
Yeah.
I'm sharing?
This is sharing. I want to talk to you. First, I'll tell you about my day. I was kind of ornery all day. Do you ever have that day when you're like ornery? That was me today.
I do have that day when Miriam was on me.
That was you today. Unfortunately, that was me. Hey, George, how are you? Hi, Shelly. So I was ornery and I tried not to yell at people, and I wasn't as nice. And I'm gonna apologize and be better tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll try. I'm gonna
Okay.
try. So, really quickly, Nature's Hollow reached out to us and they said, "Would you like to give away some stuff?" We're like, "Yeah, we
Well,
will."
back up. Why did they reach out to us?
Because we shouted them out on Instagram.
we were doing an Instagram live and Miriam just kept going on and on about how
Because
great
they
they
popped
were.
on, and I'm like, everybody stop what you're doing right now and
Yeah.
go buy Nature's Hollow from their website because they're amazing. And you all know that Nature's Hollow is amazing. So that's when Trent reached out and said, "Hey, I'm going to send you stuff to give away." And I'm like, "Okay, let's do it." So I'm like, "Hey, we've never done a giveaway on Facebook, so let's give it a try." So we have a few little things we want to do. But first I want to tell you about the stuff. So don't leave because you want to stay here and get this giveaway.
That's right.
Maple syrup. We're going to do 2 giveaways. Nature's Hollow. My absolute favorite, raspberry syrup, which is probably backwards, right? Is it backwards on
No,
Facebook?
it's on Facebook. It's
Oh,
it's the right way.
Good job. Good job, Facebook. Raspberry jam.
Brenda Zorn's on. Act natural.
Hickory barbecue sauce. Oh, I'm covering up the papers. The paper. Ketchup. We have 2 boxes here. Also, honey mustard. Do you like honey mustard? Have you tried this?
I have not
Maybe
tried
we
that.
should just keep this one. Just kidding. We'll give it away. We'll just buy it again. I actually just bought some the other day. Oh, and honey. Did you guys know that Nature's Hollow has a honey substitute? It's so awesome. Hi, Josh. Hi, Heather. Hi, Marianne. Or Mary Ann. My favorite, mountain berry jam. Oh, so
Yep.
delicious. And raspberry jam. So we're just going to split this straight down the middle and give you whatever we feel like. Peach jam.
Well, are you doing one that's the jam and one that's the syrup and stuff?
Blueberry jam. No, I figure we'll just give them some sauce and some jam. And we'll just send it
Okay.
out tomorrow. Strawberry jam. Apricot jam. All of these delicious, most wonderful things. They're so good. I make it a habit to not open these because once it's open in the fridge, that means the kids can have it and then it's gone. So I don't open it unless I want it. Joe has never tried Nature's Hollow. Oh my gosh, you have to. It's
Wow.
so good.
It's good stuff.
So good.
Seriously, all you have to really try
It's the mountain berry jam.
the
the
raspberry
raspberry
syrup.
It's
to
so
die for.
good.
So,
So
Miriam,
wait, since Joe is here and he doesn't know, okay, this is water, the raspberry syrup, right? Water, xylitol, raspberry juice concentrate, syrup pectin, xanthan gum, natural raspberry flavor. So it is pretty much xylitol and flavoring. It's 10 total carbs, 9 sugar alcohols.
now,
So
xylitol isn't the best sugar alcohol. Number 1, it'll kill your dog. So if you've got dogs,
Don't
even,
give it to them.
Don't even worry about. Are they on Amazon?
probably, but go to their website and buy them.
Well, they're at
awesome.
they're natural grocers too, aren't they?
Yeah, they're at Sprouts too.
Oh, they're at Sprouts. Okay.
Yeah. And they have these. This is the new packaging. They have an older. I think it's phased out. I'm pretty sure the old packaging is phased out. But yeah, we met them at FitCon last year, and they came to Keto Salt Lake, so they'll be there again this next year.
Yep.
Oh, Polly, you gotta get some mountain berry jam. So good, so good. But anyway, while Chris is sharing, I'm just gonna talk all the day long and play with all these jams. And honey, the honey is xylitol water, natural honey flavors, xanthan gum, pectin, citric acid, caramel coloring. So it's xylitol that tastes like honey. It's just, it does a really good job of matching the flavors. And if you need to have a jam, then, oh, I put the honey in the wrong place. I guess nobody can see what I'm doing over here anyway, so who cares if it's in the wrong place in the box?
Hey.
Sorry.
Of all the ones to drop, that's the best one to drop, right?
Okay.
It just bounces.
I'm back in here. Okay, guys, so be so nice to me, and we're gonna play a game.
Would you like to play a game?
Would you like to play a game?
Do you want to answer everybody's questions first?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Are you done sharing?
I am done sharing.
Okay.
Let's see. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Marianne says, hi, I purchased my first bag and it was delivered busted.
Oh, we will fix it.
We have a team of people.
Reach out to the customer service team.
Just like reply to the email that you got when you placed your order or whatever.
We hate for you to have sad bags.
We'll get it worked on.
Yeah, we want to fix that for you.
Yes. Paul is happy about barbecue sauce.
Yumma.
Brenda already bought her ticket to Keto Salt Lake.
Yay!
Julia says, hello, beautiful people. Talking
Hey,
about
happy
you.
birthday, Julia.
Brenda stopped talking to us. Now she's just talking to George. Ashley bought the honey. I bought the farm. Wait. No.
We gotta make those drop biscuits and put honey butter.
Yeah, that'd be
why don't we
good.
make scones? Carrie Brown has a good scone recipe we've made before.
It's true. But they're more like biscuits.
Oh no, they're not made with maltitol. Oh, somebody else said they tried a low carb honey made with maltitol.
Oh,
yeah. Sad. We actually were talking about that on the Keto Chow Facebook support group today.
Krista says, hello, I'm excited for my first Keto Chow to arrive on Thursday. Linda's never heard of Nature Hollow before, so.
Well, now you know to look it up.
Sue says, hope you get your chow on Canada Amazon soon.
I hope so too.
Well, it won't be on Canada Amazon.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
But
we're making progress.
We are 10 months into the 6-month process of getting Health Canada to give us an NPN number.
We're getting there.
So
we're just going to keep bugging them and eventually we'll get there. It would be nice.
Yep. We are actually going to be...
We're going to go to Canada next.
We're going to Toronto
this month.
in like 2 weeks.
So hopefully you come and see us at the Great Canadian Conference.
The Great Canadian Keto Conference.
Yeah, we'll bring you a drop.
Yeah, we're not going there to sell stuff. We're just going there to attend.
We're just going to see.
We're actually just going to hang... We're going to hang out with Angel Ramos.
And Megan.
Okay, yeah, and Megan too.
We're going to go to dinner. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm planning on giving Jason Fung a fist bump again.
Oh, Heather got tickets to Keto Salt Lake.
Nice. Let's see.
And Ashley Cruz got tickets to Keto Salt Lake too.
Let's see.
I'm so excited. So you can all get Nature's Hollow from them there if you don't get it between now and then. Yeah. Which you probably should because it's delicious. Okay, are you ready to...
Not yet. Heather says she doesn't do xylitol. She has 4 dogs.
Oh, yeah, sad.
Heather says you should go to Keto Summit Midwest in Omaha in January. We're thinking about it.
I know, I think we will. We just got to...
There's like 3 conferences we want to go to in January.
January's like the worst.
It's like a 2-week period.
Because our kids are in school and it's winter. Oh, it's so cold.
By the way, Paula says, love your shirt, Miriam. No. The bottom...
It's Paula.
I'm going to say Paula.
She already told us when you said it the first time, like months and months and a year ago.
Look, I can't break these habits. But it says, feed me brisket and tell me I'm pretty.
That's what my shirt says.
Tell me I'm pretty.
Okay, well,
so
somebody did tell me I'm pretty today, but I forgot that I wore a shirt, so I thought they were just being nice.
Oh, it was Brenda that had the low-carb honey made with maltitol.
Oh,
somebody.
I just couldn't see it because the camera's in the way of the...
Kristen said, I just made a batch using melted butter in the blender, but you didn't use warm water. Oh, okay. So she wants to know how to recover it. How terrible is it going to be tomorrow after a night in the fridge?
Oh, it'll be fine.
Well, if it mixed up well, it's going to be the same whether it's 5 minutes or 3 days. If it didn't mix up really well, just put it in the microwave and warm it up. And it'll be great.
Shake it.
Yep, Ashley got tickets to Keto Salt Lake. So did Heather. Mary says they were from Amazon. Oh, okay. That was you that I saw. From Amazon is going to be iffy because it was probably sent to Amazon Prime.
But they'll refund you.
They'll actually replace it. But we can work on it.
It's happy to help you fix it.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
We are on Amazon
tomorrow.
by choice because we need to be there.
Yeah.
But yeah. Come to, what did Joe say?
Hold on, but Linda says, hey, yeah, you said my name. Now I must find some Nature Hollow and tell you what I think.
You should.
Those are Keto Chow.
So good.
Mocha and orange cream chilling now. Nice. A blueberry cobbler flavor idea. Joseph says, come to Boca for Low Carb USA. There you go. George is distracted by your earrings.
They're owls.
Heather says there's never anything around here. By the way, I added another conference to lowcarbevents.com today.
Mm-hmm. What was it?
It was a new Adapt one.
I'm
trying to remember. North Carolina. It was in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh?
Sure. Like, I'm going to pronounce it the way that I'm going to. And Rachel says you're always pretty, Miriam.
Oh, thanks.
And Tammy agrees.
Thanks, Tammy.
And
you guys are great because I had an Henri day.
Josh wants to know, what's your favorite desserts, Miriam and Chris?
Cheesecake?
Lately, I've been making Carrie Brown's peanut butter ice cream in the ice cream maker.
Yeah.
But I've been using allulose. And she says under no circumstances should you ever mix it up immediately. And no substitutions. And I've been mixing it up immediately.
Yeah, he's a rule breaker. It still tastes delicious. I'm sure it would taste better if you did it with the directions, though.
It's true. Heather says need one in the Portland area. There was one in Seattle.
Oh, there was one in Seattle, which I heard was really great.
Yep. Okay, you ready for the giveaway thing?
Yes. So we're just gonna do this little gamey thing, right? So we've picked a number.
Miriam picked a number.
I did it all by myself. And I'm gonna cover it up. It's in this piece of paper. Between 1 and 100. And I want you all to go start shouting out numbers on your keyboard.
Shouting them out on the keyboard. 2-digit number. First person to say the number.
Between 1 and 100. What if it's a 1-digit number?
Oh. Well, then put a 0 in front of it.
Now you all know it's not between 1 and 10.
Okay, so here it goes. George said 37.
That's
not
wrong.
37. It's not 7.
Okay, so keep shouting out numbers until we get
69,
to it.
really.
And then we'll...
71, 87, 64.
We'll tell you what it is.
67, 18.
Somebody said it! Carrie!
Carrie said it.
Carrie!
It's 77.
Yay!
All right.
You get some Nature's Hollow. So, direct message us your address and we'll send it to you.
Yep.
Or if you buy Keto Chow, just tell us what your name is and we'll just look you up and make sure we get it right. So let's just make sure.
Yep.
So good. That was really fast.
It was really fast.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's the first one. So
okay.
The second one we're gonna wait till a little bit.
Yep.
If you guys want to hear us yak for a minute. Yay, Carrie!
They keep pouring in. There's a delay between when we say something and when you guys hear it. So just
sorry.
Somebody said sad.
I'm Carrie's
Somebody
not
else
sad.
said happy. Okay.
Okay, let's do the paper.
Let's do the paper. So Miriam, what's on sale this week?
Oh, what's on sale this week? The boring.
Miriam is not a basic white girl. She doesn't get her basic white girl on. She doesn't do the PSL.
I am fine. I like pumpkin cheesecake.
It's true.
Pumpkin spice caramel is on sale. And it's
Pumpkin spice caramel. I think it's great.
Even though it's in the middle of the summer. It's just fine.
Hey, there you go.
Speaking of not that, we have our savory bundles available now.
Oh, yeah.
We should have brought one to show. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not that different from just the savory flavors, except it's discounted because it's in a bundle. So it costs more for us to make for you, and it costs you less to buy.
Yep.
So it's just the 4 savory samples in a bag.
Yep.
So we'll probably show it to you next time.
And so there's a slight discount. When do we do the bundles? We do, because we're able to achieve, what's it called again?
Quantities of scale.
Yeah, it's not quantities of scale. Efficiencies of scale. Because we're able to achieve efficiencies of scale, because we have all of these teenagers.
They're so cute.
We call them the sample monkeys. That is their actual
They
title.
came up with the monkey song today.
Yes, and their job is to sit there and put together bundles.
Bundle,
And so,
bundle all day.
because of those efficiencies of scale and pre-making the bundles, we're just able to grab them off the shelf and throw them into a package
It
without
makes
having
them
to
super
go
great.
sample, and screwing up. It makes everything so much better. So because of that, you get a discount, but also because of that,
Monkey.
monkey see, monkey, yeah. Because of that, you aren't able to customize the bundles. People ask us all the time, and we always say, no. You can buy the stuff individually, but if you want the discount with the bundles, it is the way that it is. So, yeah, we do have the savory bundles. We were actually waiting for the bag to put them in. Turns out we've had the bag for like a week and a half.
Only 1 week.
It's
It
like
was
a week
received
and a half.
and they thought it was different bundle bags.
Yeah, they thought it was the starter
just
bundles.
An accident.
They were put in the wrong place.
It's okay.
And
So if anybody wants those, they'll be around for wintertime also.
yes, along with the pumpkin spice caramel.
Yeah.
For all those, Katie says hubby loves that one too, and Sabrina she says she's a basic white girl. She's raising her hand.
Good job, Sabrina.
And she says mix it with the snickerdoodle, makes it top notch.
Top notch. You know what actually would be really good? This morning I got up and made waffles for the kids, and I didn't get any because they all ate them all gone. But that's all right.
Now,
That's not a reason why I was ornery today.
Yeah.
I mean, one reason. But it would be good if you put pumpkin spice caramel on the waffles. That's
It's
what
true.
I'm trying to say.
Kristen says, so for us basic white girls, is there a pumpkin spice coffee recipe you can share with us that I can have instead of Starbucks? If you go, okay, so on any page on the Keto Chow site,
Okay, so
across the top, there's a little bar that tells you what the flavor of the week is. If you go to that, there's a list of the recipes that you can use this week's flavor of Keto Chow in, besides the shakes. One of those is a pumpkin chai latte that Taffany Elrod did.
and you know if Taffy made it, it's amazing.
Yep. So, yes.
So yeah, we should just pull it up and post it real quick, and I'll talk about something.
It's a long
else.
time. There's like 10, 15 comments.
Well, they still care. That's okay. Okay, so oh, and another bundle thing that is new. We just today changed our starter bundle. So we're putting different flavors in it. So if you already got a starter bundle and wanted to buy another one that has a couple different flavors, we put natural strawberry, root beer, and raspberry cheesecake
Yes.
in it instead of snickerdoodle mocha and regular strawberry. Just for the time being until we restock on some supplies so we don't run out. So if you want to get the free shipping and the starter bundle, then you can get that.
Yeah, and if, for instance, we have a lot of people who will, they encounter Keto Chow and they're like, wow, this is so great. And so they send all their friends. So don't be surprised if they have different flavors than you got.
Yeah, because that will happen. So
We did get in stock the blender bottles that have the Keto Chow logo on them, by the way. So if you got one that didn't have that's also finished.
yeah, you can buy one of those.
So, Stacy already bought the savory bundle. Is waiting for it to arrive.
Yay, Stacy!
Josh is going to get the savory bundle, and Sabrina said she just adds cold coffee instead of water to the pumpkin spice.
Hi, Amanda. So, speaking of nothing.
I'm caught up on comments.
Good.
Look at me.
Zoom in my fingernails.
We're doing this now. Hold on.
Everybody wants to see. George is so excited.
George is super
He's
excited.
like, look at those fingernails.
You have to
They're
put
so
your
cute.
fingernails over here.
They're cute
There we go.
flowers, right? I gotta figure out how to model my fingernails properly. Here, there. Is that better?
Wow.
This lady painted those by hand. They're not like stickers or anything.
I know.
So cute, right? So cute. Okay, everybody's seen them. I didn't show anybody last week because we had Ron Rigby.
I'd like to point out that Joe has my back, and he totally posted the link to the what flavors on sale this week page.
Thanks, Joe. You're awesome.
He's awesome. Let's see. Let me explain.
Let me explain.
No, take too long. Let me sum up. Oh, Mike, he said he ordered 2 bags of pumpkin spice and forgot to add a savory bundle, so he's going to do it next time. And Ashley,
you're so awesome.
Oh yeah, when she ordered her starter bundle, she just got generic ones, and that's because
That's a sad day.
we didn't want that to happen.
Chris
but
needs a haircut.
It turns out that when you order real blender bottles, we're not talking about the cheap knockoffs. We're talking about actual
From Blender
real
Bottle,
blender bottles,
which is in Utah, by the way.
They don't make the ones that are printed with your logo in Utah. They make them in China, and they ship them over on a boat.
They ship them
and it
to
takes
China
like
to get them made.
3 months.
3 months.
So
we can never anticipate how much we're going to go through, so we just try our best to keep up, and we're just trying to keep up. And
and we keep running out.
So then we get a couple more non-branded blender
bottles,
but they're still the real thing.
They're still the real thing.
They're still the best quality product ever.
And we want you to have a Keto Chow blender bottle.
We do.
We really want you to, but sometimes we just run out.
Ashley, DM me and we'll give you the hookup.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, Ashley, you should come by the store. Miriam has a couple of super secret things she can give you. Heather says she made Keto Chow ice cream today.
Yes.
Josh says a QVC model in the making.
Aw, thanks. That's so nice. That's so nice.
Very cute flowers. Tara got her pumpkin spice, mocha, and snickerdoodle. Ashley said, I didn't even need bottles, but I really wanted Keto Chow ones. And Julia loves your nails as well. Okay, I'm caught up.
Good job.
Okay, super good job. Next thing.
Recipe challenge. It's still going. We have had quite a few submissions.
I just got a submission today from Joseph.
Ooh, yes. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it out too.
Yeah, we're actually really excited to try them out. Yeah, so please submit them. You have a couple more days left.
Yeah.
Submit a whole bunch of them because it would be so awesome. The pictures. Paula, who's here, did a really good looking one. Made my mouth water sitting at my desk.
And I've got
You have the link?
I do
Okay,
have the
cool,
link.
Thanks.
Copy. So yeah, the rules and the submission form and all that stuff are on the site. Tells you how to get your stuff submitted and.
Oh, Holly said she had chocolate peanut butter ice cream for
lunch. Oh, she totally did. She was making it outside
that was
there.
Holly and not Steve, because Steve doesn't like peanut butter because he's broken.
Yes.
Sorry, Steve.
Steve is broke. He's okay with peanut butter, just not chocolate and peanut butter.
That would be the broken part.
Broken. Totally
But
broken.
some people would think I'm broken because I don't like marshmallows. I can't eat them anyway, so who cares?
No, you don't like marshmallows?
I don't dislike marshmallows. I just don't really like them.
Huh. Joe Buchanan says, y'all made this whole thing easier for us. Really appreciate, if I can speak, all the hard work you do into helping others do more. Well, thank you.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
And Mike put his sticker onto one of the non-branded blender bottles.
Yes.
And we are doing a much better job at trying to make sure that when people are supposed to get a sticker for free, they actually get the sticker for free. One of the issues is we keep on having to bring on more people, which is good. Every time we add more people...
We have 2 positions available right now.
We do. So if you happen to be in the Salt Lake area, Ashley, and anyway, every time we add more people, there's a period where we have some mix-ups. And we've implemented some new techniques. We've shrunk our packet size, and we've parallelized the fulfillment process.
We're doing great.
It's true.
And Ashley is BFFs with me because she doesn't like pumpkin spice or marshmallows. So.
But Joseph said he's got 2 more recipes coming. Yes. Josh says he was hoping he was the only one who had entered.
Oh,
Kitty loves Keto Chow with butter. So do I.
It's delicious.
But the Keto Chow with butter doesn't work as well in an ice cream maker.
Yeah, well, it works fine. It just tastes like butter.
Yeah.
So if you like buttered ice cream, yummy.
Yep. So snickerdoodle with heavy whipping cream, that is delicious.
It is delicious.
Jessica
That's what we
says,
had in our waffle. So I always do a cream cheese, egg, waffle with a scoop of snickerdoodle, and then I add some cinnamon because.
So it's, for instance, 8 eggs, 8 ounces of cream cheese, and a scoop of snickerdoodle Keto Chow.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
And that's it. And then just mix that up in a blender. Jessica says this has been the best keto product I've ever tried. Thank you so much. You are very welcome. Kristen says, yo, it would be so exciting to work for y'all, and I'm looking. What are you hiring for? So we've got customer service, and we've
Sample monkey.
And we've got sample monkey.
And you don't have to be a teenager to be a sample monkey.
That's true.
It's just that's what they all are right now.
Yep.
We just recently named them.
Yep. And you have to be in the Salt Lake area.
Because you have to be in-house.
Because you have to come to Draper, which is fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Ashley says if I can work weekends, I'm in. We've actually discussed running a shipping schedule like on Saturday evening. Because it's so crazy. Mondays, well, it hasn't been the same since we started the ad. It used to be that we would ship half of our orders on Mondays because there were so many coming in over the weekend. Jessica says she didn't get a sticker.
Oh, Jessica.
If you order over $100,
reach out to us and
it should pop up.
We just missed it. We just missed it if we got it.
Yeah. But
it's supposed to be there.
Yeah, it should pop up and ask you if you want a free sticker. Taffy's banana recipe is great, but I want the recipe.
It is.
I tried at Keto Fest, please. Okay, George, I gave you that recipe.
Which Keto Fest one?
It's the banana pudding.
Banana pudding. Banana.
I even have it in my history because I've given it to George before.
Well, maybe he needs it right now.
George, there you go. And the way that we did it, we didn't even follow the recipe.
Yes, we
the
did.
one that we did at Keto Fest, no, because we didn't have.
It was heavy cream.
We didn't have almond milk, and it calls for almond milk.
Yeah,
it was
almond milk
Keto Chow,
doesn't crack.
heavy cream, and a little bit of swerve, and that was it. Using a whisk, and you guys did it with a stand
you
mixer.
sent me Tappy's.
Oh,
So.
well, that's the one that we used.
Yeah. Well, maybe he's talking about the mint melt toys. We had those at Keto Fest.
I want the recipe for what I tried at Keto Fest. No, that was the one.
But we had the mint melt toys at Keto Fest too.
Yeah,
They're delicious.
that's the one he's talking about.
Okay.
Snickerdoodle with butter. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kristen said I'd moved to Salt Lake. Customer service has always improved with Southern hospitality.
Aw. I hope
You have to say y'all.
Have a safe, blessed day.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart. We live in this world. I joke about this a lot. We live right here in our home where we live. And this is what we see. So when we've gone to these different keto conferences, it's been eye-opening for us.
It's so much fun.
We have loved just seeing different cultures and things and animals and trees. There's trees everywhere and wherever we go, which is, only in 3 places. Texas, Connecticut.
Heather wants to know what hotel would be good for Keto Salt Lake.
Oh, yeah. We recommend the Hilton Garden Inn in Sandy.
Yep.
Because that's close by.
It's seriously, it's super close. And if you call to place a reservation, and tell them...
Last year, we haven't arranged it for it this year. But
Well, it's not even an arrangement. You just tell them, I am attending a conference at Salt Lake Community College, and they'll give you a discount.
Oh.
It's not a big discount.
I think you have to tell get the certain person.
It was the manager.
Okay.
So...
Well, yeah.
Crap, I just took off my shoes.
Ew, socks. Mint melt.
Let's see.
So speaking of Keto Salt Lake, there were, when I last looked, 14 discount tickets left.
Yeah.
So if you haven't got them, they might be gone by now because that was at lunchtime.
Yep. And so
2 o'clock lunchtime.
the discount tickets are, I'm trying to remember how we...
75?
I am going to check.
I don't remember.
Because...
We decided to make them more expensive than last year because we had additional expenses that Keto Chow donated to cover, which was fine.
Yeah, We did not break even on Keto Salt
We
Lake.
got really close.
That's okay.
Like, I feel like we did really good.
We weren't planning on breaking.
We didn't really care if we did or not, because bringing keto to the people is more important, and Keto Chow can donate some stuff.
Yeah. So the early bird, there are 14 tickets remaining.
Yes.
It's $75 plus 7.25% for the tax.
For the taxes.
And then there's 300.
And then when they buy this,
Uh-huh.
do they type in their names of the people attending?
Yes, they do.
Okay, cool. And then we're gonna reach out to. We haven't reached out to all of the speakers and all of the vendors yet, but pretty much all the vendors that came last year said they would come again. So I just need to reach out to them again, and then I need to just confirm a few speakers.
Huh.
But
Joseph wants to know Nurse Cindy's recipe for the mozzarella brownies.
I have it.
You have it?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Oh, but you know what? I have it also on my phone because she texted me and said, "Can you give me the recipe that I wrote down on a piece of paper that was crinkled up and stuff on their counter?" And I took a picture of it to send it to her, so I have it on my phone. So I can text you that awesomely wrinkled piece of paper if you want.
You'll have to text it to
Rachel.
Rachel.
Because I don't have his phone number.
Yep.
Anyway, speaking of Nurse Cindy, I know we don't really talk about religion, and we're not really going to talk about religion, but I want, if you're praying people, pray for Cindy and Debbie right now, because Cindy just had surgery at KetoCon.
Debbie is her sister.
At KetoCon, she ripped something. So she just had surgery, and then Debbie has cancer in her mouth, her sister.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know, ask Nurse Cindy at all, you know that her and her sister are hand in hand. And the reason why Ask Nurse Cindy is such an advocate for keto is because her sister got her on board. And so anyway, they're just good friends of ours, and we just love them so much. And so if you pray, please pray for them, because they need all the prayers and love to help them heal. And yeah, there you go. That's my religious moment.
Yep.
That isn't really religious.
Okay. Let's see. So I posted somebody wanted the recipe challenge link again. I posted the tickets for Keto Salt Lake. Okay. Let's talk about mixing.
Okay, so here's just a few basics. If you have chunks in your Keto Chow, what do you do?
Clumps. You notice I changed it to clumps.
Oh, that sounds better than chunks.
It sure does.
Chunks sounds sick. I think that's the way somebody worded it on the Facebook page.
So, if you're having issues with Keto Chow clumping, we have some suggestions for you, and I will put that link up. Boom. Number one suggestion is use warm water, not hot water.
When you're mixing in the first place.
Because with hot water will make pressure build up, and it'll eventually pop open your blender bottle.
And this is with butter.
Well, it's with anything.
Okay.
So when I mixed up the heavy cream once, I used warm water.
And it worked better?
It always works better if you use slightly warm water. And that also makes it so that your Keto Chow is like warm. And so you're like, I'm going to put that in the fridge. By the time it's chilled, perfect.
Okay.
And the reason why we suggest letting Keto Chow sit for a while is it gives the protein time to dissolve. It also gives the vitamins and minerals time to dissolve. So if you mix up Keto Chow immediately and drink it straight,
you totally can do that.
You totally can do that. Nutritionally, not a problem.
And that's what you do with most of the savory flavors anyway.
Yeah.
Because you're going to want it hot.
Well, because you use hot water, and they immediately dissolve all the stuff. But I personally, the flavor of Keto Chow when it's just mixed up right away, to me tastes like Flintstones vitamins.
It does not.
It does.
It doesn't. I don't think it does.
That's okay. Because it does.
Because I liked Flintstone vitamins.
Well, it has that vitamin taste to me. But you let it sit for about 15 minutes, and that goes away. You let it sit overnight, boom, it's amazing. So,
yeah, we like it overnight. Plus, it's thicker.
Yeah, or you let it sit. We have Keto Chow in the fridge right now.
From last week?
It was mixed up last Monday with butter, and there's 2 left.
Chocolate, I hope.
Actually, maybe there's only 1 left. No, I think Haley stole one of them. There's one of them at work that is chocolate.
It was cold enough in our office today. I should have had hot chocolate.
Yep. Anyway, so mixing up with warm water, number one thing you can do. Second, if you're going to be mixing it up with warm water, you might as well do it with butter as the fat source, because that's
Just
amazing.
because it's good.
It also lasts longer if you use butter. Heavy cream tends, depending on how fresh your heavy cream is, it tends to go bad after about 6 days or so.
Hey, Stacy just bought a ticket to Keto Salt Lake.
Nice.
Hey, Stacy.
Anyway, and if you're doing it with butter, also recommend using a blender. If you're not doing it with butter, I also recommend using a blender. This last week we made some, and we didn't use warm enough water when we did it with the butter, and so the butter kind of formed a frothy layer on top. And if you get that sort of
we should
thing,
have done is scraped it off and put it on some bread.
I just
With some Nature's Hollow jam.
I just drank most of it and then let my bottle warm up, and the butter like melted in, and it was like this super yummy concentrated butter at the top.
Oh, there we go.
Or you can just pour it into a mug and heat it up.
Or you can take out your blender ball and stick it on a plate and put it in the microwave.
It's true.
But don't heat it up too much or it'll go poof.
Yeah. So,
Everywhere.
and just so you know, the easiest way to get a blender ball out of a blender bottle
Is
is
a
with
fork.
a fork. Don't take
Not a
comes right.
spoon.
Yeah, not a spoon. Rachel says Keto Chow is like lasagna. It tastes even better the next day.
Really? Lasagna tastes better the next day?
I don't know. Our lasagna
Our
rarely
lasagna never
lasts that long.
Rachel, in case you didn't know this, I talk about this like all the time. Peace, love, and low
I'm
carbs,
getting
just
to the
like
link.
the real thing lasagna, is our favorite lasagna recipe.
Okay, we like it better than any lasagna we've ever had in our lives.
Yeah.
Including carby lasagna that we used to have.
It's so good.
And we use the noodle recipe
And we make
as pizza crust.
And we just make a whole bunch of it. In fact, we're scheduled to do it this week. Sam's been waiting.
There's some in the freezer still.
I know, but we always make more so that we can have some for next time. Because I like to have them in the those silver half pans or whatever from Costco and Sam's Club. I like to have a bunch of the noodles or the crust in there so that if anybody does want to have pizza, we can have some. The problem is when anybody wants some, everybody wants some, so you
Yeah.
have to have like 10 because there's so many of us.
And Miriam has this thing whenever every time we make the lasagna, she ends up like giving it. We have a whole bunch of people in our neighborhood who
I don't do a lot.
half of it will go to our neighbors, which is great.
Not half.
Half. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, since we are using the noodles as pizza crust a lot of the time, our daughter has taken to calling lasagna pizza cake. Because it's just pizza stacked on top of pizza and stacked on top of pizza. It's pizza cake, okay?
It's funny that she says that.
Yes, it is. And I laugh every time.
I love that recipe so much. It has my heart.
It is so good. And we told it we were hanging out with Kendra and her husband John at Keto Con.
Keto gone. For just a few
And
minutes.
I think
They
I must
know
have
very
told
much
them like 3 or 4 times
how much we
how
love
much we
it.
love that recipe.
They know how much we love it.
It's
We've
true.
tagged them multiple times. But she gave me her new cookbook. Nobody else had it. And she gave it to me. She took a minute to go get it off the real salt table and bring it over and say, "This is for Miriam." I'm like,
Okay. Another thing with mixing up Keto Chow, it's very temperamental. As soon as you add the powder to the liquid,
yeah, you want to
you
shake
need
that
to
as
get
soon
the
as you
water
can.
in there as well.
Yep, quick. You can't let it sit.
Seriously, you got 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
That's it.
4, 3.
I mean, I always have
2,
a
1.
water pitcher
Blast
full
off.
of water, because if you try to use the sink, they always have the aerators in them, and it doesn't work. Just fill up a water pitcher because you can just dump it in there.
Yeah, really
So-
fast. Holly does it with the fat and then the water and then the scoop on top, and she says that works good too. And then you can close the lid and then just bang it on the counter.
Yeah,
a
I
little bit
tap
so
it on
that
the
it doesn't
counter.
get to the counter, or shake it side to side and then up and down.
Yeah, shaking side to side doesn't work as good as just bang, bang, bang.
But then you always think that someone is knocking on the door.
Always think every single time
Every
I do
single
that.
time. I run downstairs. I'm like,
Who's at the door?"
door?
It's Chris making Keto Chow for you.
Or we could just make it with a blender, and then
Yep.
it doesn't sound like that.
It's true.
We're just gonna do a little Instagram live again.
Okay.
Sorry.
We get this question all the time. Or we'll get a comment saying, I couldn't handle the consistency, it was just too
Just
thick.
too thick.
There is a fix
It's super
for
easy.
too thick keto chow. You ready?
Everybody knows the answer. That's what our question should have been for the second giveaway.
What?
What's the answer for too thick keto chow? Everybody had to answer it. Okay.
Well, they'll pop in just a second.
They'll be
but
fine.
That's not what we're doing for the
No,
giveaway.
we're not doing it.
The answer to too thick keto chow:
Add some
water.
water.
It's really that easy.
Add some more water. Thin it out. Just thin it out.
Or too salty keto chow.
Add
Add water.
water.
So like there you go.
Add
Add water. Add water. Add water. Add water.
See?
See?
They totally would have got that
But
question.
the thing is, a lot of people, when they're reading the mixing instructions, even though it says on the mixing instructions, add more water to make it thinner, add less water to make it thicker, they think that the add 14 ounces of water is like engraved in stone by the finger of God. You cannot vary or deviate from 14 ounces. And it's like, no,
You can do whatever you want.
please do.
It's so awesome.
But yeah, so if it's too thick, if you don't like the consistency, please add more water. It's really that simple. What about if it's too thin?
Add more fat?
Add less water.
Oh.
And here's another thing.
How can you take water away when you've already made it?
No, next time you make it.
Oh.
Depending on what fat you're using, and Elizabeth just hit on this, if you're using heavy cream, it'll mix up thicker, like quite a bit thicker. If you're using butter, well, melted butter, or avocado oil, it will mix up a lot thinner. Like, I'll usually use like 1 to 2 ounces less water.
Water, yeah, because of the oil or the butter.
Yeah, because it's not the same viscosity. So Paula says more keto chow. You could do that, but then you're adding more vitamins and minerals.
Yeah. But if you're only going to do it for one meal, then you might be fine.
I mean, you could.
That's the thing. It's very customized.
It is
You can
very
do it
customized.
yourself however you want.
When we were at Keto Fest, I was making the keto chow.
I was doing nothing.
No, you were making the banana pudding
Oh.
and helping cook.
I
I was actually the one who was being selfish, I guess you could say, just doing stuff for myself. That's not locked. Why are they unlocking?
Somebody's at the door. Maybe it's locked. Okay.
No.
Just a second. Sorry. Excuse me.
Anyway, so I was mixing it up, and I got distracted.
It is locked, honey.
Okay. I got distracted by something, and instead of putting in, I was doing 3 meals of keto chow at a time, and instead of putting in the 12 ounces of heavy cream I was supposed to, I put in 4 ounces of heavy cream.
Max wants to say hi.
Max's chin wants to say hi.
Say hi.
He's like, hello. Do the upside down thing. Okay. But so I only put in 4 ounces instead of 12. So it was 1/3 the fat it was supposed to be. And I was like, man, I'm just not using up the heavy cream like I'm supposed to.
Oh, because I wasn't doing it right.
Because I wasn't doing it right. So after I did,
those days.
no, this was the stuff that we were sampling
Oh, no.
at Keto Fest.
Sorry, sir.
So I actually had to put them back into the mixing thing and add more heavy cream.
Oh,
and then remix them.
I remember.
It took twice as long as it should have.
Yeah, it's like you had to mix it twice. That was smart.
It was pretty funny. Somebody says add real avocado or nuts to make it thicker. Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Joe said add xanthan gum.
Yeah, you could add xanthan gum. It's a lot easier to add xanthan gum while the blender is going. Because if you try to add xanthan gum,
because xanthan
like just
gum
on
kind
top,
of is difficult to get to mix together. We know a lot about xanthan gum because we have had buckets of it.
Emily, which I haven't seen her on yet tonight, her boyfriend, Paul, he actually likes to put peanut butter in his keto chow. He actually,
Or you use nut butters.
yeah, one time he experimented doing all of the fat as peanut butter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One issue with using a Vitamix, which Joe likes to use a Vitamix, is if you do keto chow with heavy cream in a Ninja or a Vitamix or something like that, a powerful blender, if you run it too long, oh wow, it totally just went out of focus there. If you run it too long, it will turn the heavy cream into butter.
Yeah, it will.
And there is a fix for that, which is you have to heat it up. So George wants to know, what about cream cheese?
You really could use cream cheese.
Yeah, you can actually use, if you're using warm water, you can use anything you want.
Tallow.
You could use
Duck
beef
fat.
tallow, duck fat, an avocado. Somebody wanted to know if they could use egg yolks. I'm sure that
you
would
could.
work. I haven't ever tried it. I've never calculated it. Tara likes to use peanut butter and butter in her vanilla. And you can use like powdered peanut butter. You could use just about anything you want. Holly, yeah, bacon grease.
Oh yeah, we've done that with the chicken soup lots of times.
It
bacon
works
grease.
really well.
It's delicious.
Dory says butter in the Ninja, perfect every time.
Yeah,
And seriously, that learning that we could use butter, total game changer.
Yeah,
It was
you'd think we
amazing.
hadn't been doing this for 3 years or 4 years.
I don't think we could have gotten Joe and Rachel to do the 1 week of Keto Chow if it hadn't been for the butter. Oh, and Sabrina says she used cream cheese when she did the savory chicken soup. Actually,
Oh, that
sounds
sounds
really
good.
good. Actually, I want to try the tomato basil with cream cheese, and I want
yeah.
and I want to try the taco soup with cream cheese.
Yeah. I want to do this.
Okay, you want to
Okay,
do that?
This one's a little bit harder. It's
Okay.
not as easy because it's not just numbers. This is a word.
Okay, what are we doing? It's a giveaway.
This is a giveaway. For
So we
anybody
already
who's-
did one giveaway.
It's Nature's Hollow. A bunch of Nature's Hollow stuff.
Yep.
If you just got here late, raspberry syrup, jams, a bunch of jams, syrup, barbecue sauce, ketchup,
Yep.
honey. We're just gonna split it in half and give it the first person half and the second person half. So this is harder because we did numbers before. This is a word, and it's something that we have been talking about every live for a little while now. So I want you to think about all the lives we've had, the last, I don't know, 5
Yep.
lives or something like that. We may have not talked about it last live because Ron Rigby
Elizabeth
was there.
says sour cream.
Oh, that sounds
That would have
good.
been awesome.
Yeah, sour cream sounds good.
Okay, sorry. And Mike
So-
says bird is the word. It's not bird.
Oh, dang. I wish we would have talked about birds. It would have been chicken, though.
Yep.
But we haven't talked about chickens in a while. So think about something that we have talked about the last little
Yeah,
while.
it's a single word. They're already
Single word.
We got salt, butter,
Jam,
butter, peanut butter, minerals.
Electrolyte drops.
Keep
Those
going.
are all things we talked about. Yes, keep
Yep.
going. Keep guessing.
Nails,
No, that's not it.
avocado,
I wish it was.
starter pack,
Keep going. Come on. Think about it.
soup. Interested?
What are we doing?
Fat.
Fat.
What did Paul say? Chocolate,
Ooh,
blenders,
brisket.
brisket.
Oh.
Shirts, smoker. Yeah, we do talk about smokers way too much.
Think. Oh,
Keto Salt Lake. Oh,
that's so hard.
lots of people are saying
I don't
brisket.
think they're gonna get it. Chris's hair.
It's not my hair.
Monkey. We talked
Monkeys.
about the monkeys today.
We did talk about them.
And we did talk
Savory,
about this
Blender,
today.
Basic.
We did talk about this today.
We did.
We mentioned it briefly. But we've talked
Bottle.
about it every day for a little while.
Butter. Tickets.
Oh no, nobody's gonna get
Come on, come on. Recipes.
Ooh, who said it? Shelly.
It was Lori.
Oh, Lori.
Lori said it.
Ooh,
Recipes.
recipes.
Nice.
It's
So
recipes.
Lori won. We didn't have any rules about who could win, so I should have commented.
Dang it. I could have had that barbecue mustard.
I know.
sauce. Okay, Lori, we're gonna give it to you.
Okay. Packets, travel, bottles.
And thank you for having a fun little time with us.
Oh, Paula says she said it earlier?
Oh, well then let's find it.
Oh, we'll
That's
have to
fine.
check.
We're gonna be happy to give it to whoever.
Okay, Paula, if you did say it earlier,
We'll check.
we're gonna find it. So we'll find out whoever said it first. I'll just look at the stream. So
Well, we wanted to remember recipes because we want you to enter the Keto Chow Recipe Challenge.
yes,
And so there's a reason to remember
yep.
Recipe Challenge.
Elizabeth said I said it too.
Oh, dang it. We'll find
Okay.
it. It'll be fine.
Well,
We'll give it to whoever said it first. It'll be fine.
Well, see, the problem is, okay, so I can't really show you this very well. So we've got the TV set up, and the camera's in front of the TV, and the TV is hooked up to an FFN Webcaster X2.
So which one comes in, yours or mine?
The ones on the TV are coming in a little bit faster, but they come in spurts. So they'll come in blocks of like...
So you're saying the internet is not perfect?
Well, they come in like once every like minute. But they come in at a faster pace or with less latency. The ones on mine are coming in
order.
Yeah. But they come in about 30 seconds after the ones on the TV.
Okay.
And when we had a moron who was on here, and that's the only term for it, who was putting a whole bunch of swear words in the comments, it was only showing up on the TV. It wasn't showing up on here. So I couldn't block it until he said something that didn't have a swear word. That was fun.
Yeah.
Miriam totally lost her train of thought when that was going on.
That made me sad.
But so anyway,
it makes me sad.
We will look and see who said it first.
Everybody knows we're honest. We'll do the best we can. We'll figure out who was first.
Yep.
And we'll send it to you.
And don't worry.
Be happy.
We will do it. And remember what what's his name? Peter Ballerstedt keeps saying. An honest man, when he finds himself to be in error, will either cease to be in error or cease to be honest. So we'll make sure that we cease to be in error if we're found to be in error. So, oh, here we go. Shelley said it before Lori Larson. All right. So apparently Shelley was, I think someone using our account went back and found out who it was. So it probably was Shelley who said it first. So I'll hit like on that. Like.
Good job, honey.
Good job. It wasn't.
I think we're done.
We do have a couple, just two more things.
Oh, do you want to say them?
Yeah. So these are just two really quick things. We get a lot of people who will pop in and ask, say, hey, the wisdom of the sod father. Yes, Dr. Peter Ballerstedt is the sod father. He's the one who teaches us that if you want to eat sustainably, the key is ruminants. Which is, yeah, I'll not go into that very much. But anyway, so people will come on and ask about Keto Chow. They're interested in it, but they're like, will this keep me full? Or will I be hungry? And for most people, Keto Chow is very, very filling if you use the right amount of fat.
Because the fat is what satiates you.
Yeah.
The Keto Chow is giving you protein and minerals, vitamins, electrolytes.
But you have to add the right amount of fat. Adding the right amount of fat is a lot like having the correct size shoe.
If you wear a size 15, then you need a size 15.
And if you ask someone else what size shoe you should wear, and they say, well, you should try a 7. Well, that may not be the right one for you. We have videos and calculators and stuff like that go into extensive. It shows you how to figure out how much fat to use. But if you're starting off on a keto diet, you've never done it before, you'll want to use more fat than normal. If you're doing Keto Chow just brand new, put some more heavy cream in there. And usually when they're not full when they're doing Keto Chow, it's because they're not adding enough fat. And we get a lot of questions about people, well, can I use whole milk?
Yeah, or almond milk, and they don't want to add the fat because they don't want to. They want to have a low carb or low fat diet. And so then they wonder why they're not full.
Yeah, well, the crazy thing is, regular milk is full of sugar. The amount of sugar per calorie is so high compared to heavy cream. And it's like off the charts high compared to butter because butter has essentially no carbs. Is butter a carb?
Yes.
Quote from Mean Girls. So if you are not full enough, add more fat. Now conversely, if you're finding it difficult to finish a full thing of Keto Chow, you probably have too much fat.
So maybe add less next time.
Yeah, maybe try cutting it in half. Because if you're only drinking, okay, if you're a 7-year-old and you're only drinking half of a Keto Chow,
That makes sense.
that makes sense.
Hi, 7-year-olds that are here hanging out with us.
Our 9-year-old usually only drinks half of
He
one.
probably won't even drink half.
Yeah. We went to the amusement park on Saturday, and he brought a whole thing of Keto Chow and was drinking it straight out of the thing, and didn't want to finish it. We made him finish it, and like 10 minutes later, he wanted to stop and get.
I'm hungry.
Like, it's like, are you serious?
I helped
Anyway.
him finish it. Max helped him finish it with him. Everybody had a little sip till it was done, so it wouldn't go to waste.
Yeah, but yeah. So if you're having a hard time finishing a thing of Keto Chow, yeah, try adding less, because you don't want to not eat a whole one if you have an adult-sized metabolism, because you need the vitamins and minerals, and especially the electrolytes and protein. So try lowering the fat. But that's about it. You got anything else you wanted to talk about?
Nope. How I'm not hungry anymore, so thanks.
Okay, well, I am super glad that, Paula said recipe, not recipes, close, but not quite there.
Oh.
Josh said he submitted chocolate caramel walnut brownie bark. Oh, I saw that one. I was the one.
So
I was the one that put that
good.
into the
Into the folder.
The folder.
Full folder of
Yeah.
look at these later.
Yep.
We just have to bring it home and make them all with our kids.
Ashley says my oldest daughter is named after Mean Girls.
Oh.
Mike says some 30-year-old adults are smaller than some 7-year-olds. Not me, but some. That's true.
That is true.
That is true.
Yeah, Holly's.
You're making fun of Holly.
Holly's the shortest person I know.
Okay, well,
That's not true.
Heather just put in another plug. She wants us to go to Omaha.
Okay.
So, we're gonna think about
Are
it.
you gonna go, Heather?
I'm assuming that she is.
Because
So.
we'll go to see you.
Well, maybe. We still have to. We got these children, and we need to spend time
They
with them
take
when we
love
can.
and care. We need to love care for them.
Seriously, one of our friends who has a child the same age as our oldest daughters is a grandmother now.
I'm so sad. I mean, it's nothing bad. Like, she's married. It was really weird to see on Facebook today.
It was one of those.
Our child's
"What?"
friend had a baby. Like,
Yes.
my child had a friend, had a baby. I'm just not ready for that yet. And granted, I think she's a year
Yeah.
something older than them, but that's still,
It
that's a
makes me
baby
feel
having a baby.
Yeah, it's true. Anyhow, so thank you everybody for joining us, and
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. And
yeah, we'll see you
if
all.
you haven't bought
Oh,
Nature's Hollow, buy
yes.
Nature's Hollow.
yeah, they have stuff. Oh, I just turned that off.
Whoops.
There we go. So I just put it Katie, but yes. And you need to go hug Heather for us. There you go. And by the way, we can't really take our kids there because they have to go to this thing called school.
Skewer.
We are
We're
We are-
taking our kids to Houston.
We are
That's
going
what
to
you
be
were
at
gonna
Low
say?
Carb Houston
Yeah.
with the whole crew,
Yeah, they're going to help
So-
us with the booth.
whether they like it or not.
We should bring some little gloves for Sam so he can do samples.
That would actually be really awesome.
It would be so
Do they
I don't
make
have a
gloves
food
that
handler's
small?
permit, but
Yeah.
yeah, they do. He has some for cleaning. We'll just have to get some for
Okay. All right. Well, everybody.
everybody.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Thanks, everybody. Bye bye.
Keto Chow. It's more than a.
It's more than a protein shake.
It's
a
a
complete
complete
meal.
meal.
Okay, there you go.
What's the worst part of doing keto? The meal prep. Come in, children. Wow. Don't worry, they're free range. Your body has two options when it comes to burning energy: sugar or fat. And Michelle Obama hates both of them. Keto is a high-fat, ultra-low-carb diet designed to get your body burning its own fat instead of burning sugar. It's not witchcraft, it's science. But it is as exhausting as it sounds, especially when you live in a house made of sugar and carbs. To prep new keto meals, you have to find a recipe, fly to the store, not find everything, fly home, order more ingredients online, wait for the ingredients to arrive, cook your meal, take one bite, immediately throw it into the garbage. Congratulations, you just spent 1 week making food you hate. What you really need is a quick, customizable, and easy keto meal replacement for when your other food options aren't ready. Introducing Keto Chow. It's the fully customizable meal replacement that makes keto easy. It doesn't matter if you're a wee witch or a noble knight.
Oh, hello!
Keto Chow makes it easy to get the right nutrition.
Oh, thank you.
Before Keto Chow, I never used to get attention from knights like this.
It's delicious!
I have no interest in him. It's just nice to be wanted. That's an old picture. With the flick of a wand, Keto Chow takes just seconds to prepare. Simply add the fat of your choice. Oh, not you, Hansel. Add the fat of your choice, a scoop of Keto Chow, water, and shake. And one serving of Keto Chow has as low as a half gram of net carbs and gives you a third of your daily nutrients, including electrolytes, vitamins, protein, and more. Meaning you don't have to weigh, measure, and track food intake like a crazy person. So if you feel like keto's been a curse but want magical results, click the link to order your Keto Chow sampler pack today. We'll even throw in free shipping and a free blender bottle. And if you don't absolutely love it, we'll get you a full refund. If you're thinking to yourself, which please, this can't be real, it is. Just trust the thousands of 5-star reviews on Facebook, Amazon, and Google Shopping. Like this one. As someone who is not willing to weigh, measure, and track food intake, Keto Chow helped me reach my goals effortlessly and was key to losing 50 pounds in 4 months. Beverly J. And check out all these other satisfied customers. Do you have to have Keto Chow for every meal? No, I can still have all the other keto foods I love, like eggs, bacon, sausage, steak, Gretel, cheese. So many, in fact, it's hard to keep track of them all. Where's your brother?
He's in the water closet.
I hope he's not eating the toilet. Just use Keto Chow when you want an easy meal you don't have to think about, like when you're out and about.
Look! Get her!
Deal with!
Or when you're on the run. Keto Chow comes in 18 delicious flavors. And in a third-party blind taste test with 5 of the leading keto shakes, Keto Chow outperformed all of the competitors in appearance, flavor, texture, and overall impression.
It's a buy.
Oh, a little this way. A little more. Oh, close enough. It's even more delicious than the revenge body you get from using it. You hear that, wizard?
Dang, she looks hot. You fool!
So order your Keto Chow today and replace meal prep night with something way more fun. Not him.
Can we burn this witch?
How do you know she's actually a witch?
Well, she's trying to eat our children.
Well, look, it looks like her. Well, this looks nothing like her.
They say a drawing adds 10 pounds.
Hey. Head over to ketochow.xyz to order your Keto Chow today.